Now, the self-employment success system. I talk a lot about you have to shift your mindset from being an employee to a self-employed professional. Well, what exactly does that mean? Well, let's kind of go back together and we'll think about it. When we're born, basically, we're born, we're taken home, we're told when to eat, when to take a nap, we're told when playtime is, and our parents kind of coast us into a schedule, their schedule, of how they want us to operate so we'll fit into their agenda. And that's fine. I'm a parent, I have 2 kids, I understand. Okay? But what happens is we also get carted off to preschool. And preschool picks up where our parents leave off. So they tell us when nap time is, when to eat, when arts and craft time is, when to play, when to sit down and learn your ABCs. And it goes all the way through high school. We are trained and groomed and cultivated to follow someone else's direction. Essentially, we are groomed and trained to become employees. Okay? So how many of you currently have a job where you are employed by someone else? Show of hands. Raise them up high. Raise them up real high. Okay, keep them up there. Keep them up there. How many of you have ever worked for someone else in your lifetime? And keep them up. Keep them up. Way high. I can't see them. Okay. Is there anyone without their hand up? Never worked for anyone. Put your hand down. You work for me. Okay. That's my son. So, just by glance, about 95% of us have or currently work for someone else. This is the grooming, the training, the cultivation I'm talking about. So, when you graduate from high school, what do your parents say? You better go to college so you can
get a job.
Okay? You better get a good education so you can
get a good job.
Get a job. Okay? 95% of us are groomed and trained and cultivated to become employees. And guess what? We grow up to work for the other 5%. Okay? So, and there's nothing wrong with that, because guess what? Being an employee provides us with a lot of good behaviors. Okay? It allows us to hone a lot of skills. It gives us discipline. It provides us with consistency. We learn how to operate within a system as an employee. However, when you're an employee for so many years, you develop what's called an employee mindset. And of course, your employer wants you to keep that employee mindset. Why? So you can help him or her build a profitable business. So what happens when we decide, you know what, I'm starting my own business. I'm going to step out here, I'm going to work for myself. You go into the office and you tell your boss, you know what, this is my 2-hour notice, I quit. Okay, you tell them I quit. I can run this company better than you. I'm starting a business that will compete with yours. As a matter of fact, I have been running this company. I don't know why I'm still here. I quit. I'm out of here. And you go and you start your business. And then you sit there and you go, wait a minute. What have I done? Well, you've done the right thing. You're taking a good step. However, you begin to operate and you look for customers and you don't realize that we're operating a business from the mindset of an employee. I'll give you an example. What does mindset mean? We'll go over the definition again. Mindset, mentality, a habitual or characteristic mental attitude that determines how you will interpret and respond to situations. That's what mindset means. So, when the situation is earning money, and you've been an employee most of your life, and you start your business, what's the mindset you approach your business with? An employee. Because that has become the habit. So now, as a business owner, you now have to start thinking like a business owner. You have to start behaving like a business owner. I'll give you a real example that most of you will probably be able to relate to. If you are an employee, what happens every 2 weeks?
You check.
Exactly. You get a paycheck. Okay? What happens at review time? You get a raise, you hope, right? You hope you get a raise. These are things that we're conditioned to expect. Now, Is there anyone here that has never worked for anyone in their lives? Come up here. Every 2 weeks, what happens with you? Every 2 weeks, do you look for a paycheck?
I don't look for a paycheck.
No.
If I have planted seeds, I don't look for anything at all.
Thank you very much. Did you hear what he said? If I haven't planted any seeds, I don't look for anything at all. That's the difference between the employee mindset and the self-employment and or business owner mindset. You approach it differently. He said, if I haven't planted any seeds, I don't look for anything. If I haven't done the work, I know there won't be anything to reap because I haven't sown anything.